Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I've been thinking about doing this reading for a while, and I've been thinking about how to do it and what way we can get the best out of it without maybe frightening people or causing any fear or seeming to choose one side over the other. So I've come to a conclusion of how we can look into what's happening between Israel and Hamas, the war that has been going on since October 7th, 2023, and see which best way is the path to peace. Now, I thought what we can do is look at the leader of Hamas and the Prime Minister of Israel and see where their cards take us. So the leader of Hamas is called Ismail Haniyeh, and he is an Aquarius. And then we have the leader of Prime Minister of Israel. He is called Benjamin Netanyahu, and he is a Libra. Now, just to make things a little bit weirder as well, I would like to point out that what's happening in Ukraine at the minute, Zelensky is an Aquarian, Putin is Libra. So we've got matching star signs kind of to what's going on. So the underdogs are led by the Aquarians, and the one who seems to have a bigger force is led by the Libras. That is not saying that Hamas is a underdog, because they've just committed an atrocity. I want to point out as well, before we go any further, that Hamas is a prescribed terrorist organization here in the UK. This is where I'm at. So I have to say that, just to let you guys know. I am trying to be so neutral, so we just follow where the cards go, because there's a lot of stuff that's happened in the Middle East. There's a lot of history there. I am not a geopolitician. I do not understand every nuance that's gone on, and all I can do is look into the cards and see where I feel it's going to take us, where it's going to go, what's going to happen with each of these men. Now, if you're new here, I pull a load of cards for one person, and then I pull a load of cards for another, and see if we can get any matching cards, similar themes. So I'm going to mix them up on live now, and then this is I'm going to use two separate decks as well. So this is Ismail's, who is in Qatar, I believe. I should put this to one side. And this is Benjamin's. It's apparently called Bibi as well, by it's his nickname in Israel. So let's have a look. Let's see what's on the cards for these men. I don't know a lot about the politics in Israel. From what I can see, they've had a little bit of a turbulent time leading up to the attack. I know they've got a emergency government in since the attack. Okay, let's start off with Ismail. Let's see where this is going, and I'll pull a few cards from just an overall energy for the whole situation right at the end as well. So we'll start off with Ismail. What is going on with Ismail? The wheel. You only have to get lucky once, unfortunately, for your opposition, and he has got lucky quite substantially in his mind. Everything is going how he wants it to go right at this moment in time. There's a fortune there. He is quite pleased with what's going on, which is interesting. Let's see what's crossing over him though. The King of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Both of these gentlemen are swords. So this could be with Benjamin Netanyahu. This is crossing over Ismail. There is a frustration there. Of course, the King of Swords in reverse is also criminal, brutal, cold, and uncaring, domineering. That's interesting. Let's pull some more cards to see where it is. Death. And the Six of Coins. Give and take. The burning away of the old to bring in of the new. Going straight ahead into battle. The Six of Coins is something that is driving him at the minute. And this is something charitable. So I'm wondering if there's something, I know there's trucks waiting to go in. I wonder if the truck's waiting and waiting is everything is playing into his position at the minute. Everything is playing into his position at the minute. But the Death card above, I think they would go further and harder if they could. I really do. I think they really want those war drums to come in. The High Priestess in reverse. I suppose this has been a secret. He isn't in between two worlds. He's immersed. I think people would be very silly to underestimate Hamas. They have strategized. This is a longer game. This isn't just going to be like they're ahead. I know Israel has got stronger army and Mossad, and they have better intelligence, but Ismail's cards are showing that he has strategized, and they are everything that is going on in the media, in the world, how things are being talked about, even the protests for pro-Palestinian protests, everything is falling his way at this specific time right now. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to in the future. We haven't pulled those cards yet, but right now, this is the past, this is the secret, this is what's happening right now, and the pressures. That charity, the Six of Coins, I know this man is secure over in Waite when I was briefly looking them up before. And we have the Death card above. He's wanting to burn away all of the old to bring in what he wants as new. Let's see what's happening in the future. The Hermit. Yeah. Six of Cups. Okay. Right now, they want to be shown as being slightly on the underdogs. They really do. We have got the Six of Wands there, and journeys and travels. I do think that we are going to get some more. I don't know if there's going to be some more escapades into Israel. I don't know if there's going to be some more attacks, which doesn't make sense because I'm pretty sure Israel have got Gaza surrounded now. But there's something with the journey. I wonder if it's something with the aid. What's on his mind now? He wants to look like they are against the baying mob and they are outnumbered with the Seven of Wands there. What's surrounding him is a journey. I would suggest that there is some more planning going on, possibly for targets that are farther away. The Hermit here is often a very wise, lonely, secluded person. So I don't know if Ismail is going to cut himself off away from people and try and secluded. He becomes more secluded. I don't know who else is in Hamas, but I feel like with the Hermit there, he's going to be getting some good advice. For his ends anyway. The Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So the Six of Cups, there is an inversion here. There is it's really weird. They're very proud of what they've done to Israel. It just seems very proud of it because we have death above, we have the secret. And it was revealed, the High Priestess in reverse, the secret did come out because the attack happened. And that's how everybody knew his secret. Sometimes the cards are just like... But we have the Eight of Wands. He gets tied up. It's things on... Everything is going in his mind, his way, right at this moment in time. And the Hermit, yeah, okay, let's have a look and see what... I would suggest he is still far away from the harm, from the carnage, from everything that's going on for a long time. And, well, for the next 3 to 6 months, he's going to be away from it, according to the cards. The Seven of Wands and the Six of Wands there. Okay, let's have a look and see what Benjamin is doing. King of Coins in reverse. This has knocked Benjamin off his feet. It's almost like when the King of Coins is in reverse, imagine a big bag of gold coins and just tipping it all over the floor for no reason, but you don't know why you've just done it, and you've got to be in the bag. You're running around trying to catch up all the coins. And the King of Coins in reverse, I really feel like this is his kind of like, what happened? What's going on? He's scrambling to try and make everything cohesive and bring everything back and to ground people down again and get everything embedded. And it's been difficult. It's been really difficult for him. the 5 of coins. I really believe that this is the relationship with Ismail and Hamas in Gaza. The 5 of coins, what's crossing over. The 5 of coins, of course, it's the paupers on the outside. It's very complicated, so please don't jump down my throat when I say this, but these cards are saying that stuff that is happening in Gaza is what's happening in the Gaza Strip. And I say this with the most respect to everybody on every side, apart from any terrorists, I don't do that. But they are not only being entrapped and getting the aid blockade and everything like that by Israel, but it's also Hamas doing that. And I feel there is some frustration because the 5 of coins is in reverse, and that's pressing on to Benjamin Netanyahu, like he's caused this. Ten of Cups, okay. He's really feeling it. The completion, a bringing of things together. And the 10 of Cups. Well, to be honest, that makes sense, the 10 of Cups in reverse. When you think his family, his tribe, however you want, his clan, whatever you want to call it, however you want to call it, has been attacked. And there is emotional, it's a mess. It's emotionally, their hearts will be broken of a nation. So I think the 3 of Swords in reverse would be a good indicator, but well, the 3 of Swords would be a good indicator, but the 10 of Cups, it shows that it's a bigger event and it's affected more than one person. So I really feel like the 10 of Cups is showing that there is just what is known about it. I think he's still in a state of shock and grief. I think what's bothering him is this stuff about Gaza crossing over. That guards the food supplies and everything getting in, which when we looked at Ismail's is what's really playing into the world underneath. Now, there's 2 things. There's a lot of support for Israel in this after the atrocities. But he's also feeling there's been a lot of talk like Israel has to act within the rules of law. So I feel that is a pressure for him. And that is what's driving him. I don't know, I think President Biden said it, Prime Minister Sunak said it. I'm sure President Macron said it as well. Olaf Scholz, the Chancellor in Germany, possibly as well. But there's been a lot of that from Western nations, the traditional allies of Israel. There's been a lot of that. Okay. Queen of Wands and Page of Wands. So what's leaving the situation? The Queen of Wands. I don't know what was happening in Israel necessarily before, but this does seem to me that he was not thinking of Gaza or the West Bank, Palestinians, necessarily at all in this kind of way. His attention was somewhere else. And that Queen of Wands energy shows that there is a bit of a show-off side to him. And which is okay, that's okay. But he wasn't necessarily thinking of... I wonder if there is a Palestinian... I wonder if there's a Palestinian... whether she's... I don't know whether she's some type of spiritual leader or whether she is a politician of some kind. But he was seemingly thinking of that. Now we have children coming in. But that's gone. Everything's been flipped up. We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The Page of Wands, that energy, now it can be linked to a younger person, a child, early teens. It can be that. But it's also somebody who wants to begin something of a passion, something that he does quickly. I feel like you've got the Hermit there for Ismail, so he is sat back and almost safe and away. Why the Page of Wands, that energy for Benjamin, he's really kind of like within this. A lot of anger, a lot of firepower. We have got the Lover's card, what is on his mind, and we have the Ten of Swords surrounding him. That can, of course, mean bringing back harmony and nurturing to the state of Israel and trying to heal it, of course. And the Ten of Swords, he's feeling stabbed in the back by someone. Very much stabbed in the back by someone. Somebody has let him down. Now we have the Judgment card, and this is in reverse. So he's concerned about being judged or being judged harshly or unfairly by people for the actions he takes to unify his country. That's, again, the pressure from the World card is very much there. We have got the Eight of Wands, so stifled communication, stifled back and forwards messages. I feel like the guy Ismail, I feel like he feels like he is winning, and very much Benjamin is kind of a little bit on the back foot at this present time, getting everything together. there's been a lot of people. There's been people visiting. You've had Anthony Blinken from the US. You've had President Biden. You've had Rishi Sunak. There's, I think, even the Olaf Scholz went across. I don't know if Macron's gonna or has already been, but there is so much kind of stuff that is going on. Whereas Prime Minister Netanyahu has to entertain all these people. I feel like Hamas don't, and they've seemed to have some kind of advantage for that. And I can't figure out why now. Interesting enough, 8 of Swords towards the end, so within the next 6 months to a year, the 8 of Swords is there, and this indicates that he's going to get tied up. Ismail is going to get tied up and find it difficult to move out of a certain situation. But we've got the 8 of Wands for Benjamin, and I feel like there's a lot of messages going backwards and forwards and nothing. It's frustrating. We've got 2 8s. Now, this can all happen a little bit quicker, or this can all happen a little bit longer. It just depends. Sometimes things I say it happens in 3 to 6 weeks will happen like in next week, and then we'll move on to the next thing. There is a Page of Wands energy here, and even though that is not on the attack, that is heating. Things are going to get warmer with regarding to the conflicts. There is going to be more stuff that is going on. Now remember, I am just looking into the energies of each man. This is not the wider conflict, but I'm going to pull a few cards for us and see where the conflict, see what we can do to, I think the right wording would be, let me put some of these cards the wrong way around. See where we can go for ourselves, what we can do to keep our own essence safe with all of this going on. Sacred medicine. Asclepios. I can't say that. So really, it's about, one of the things we need to go back in and just ground ourselves, make sure we're doing our self-care, make sure we're doing our little sacred routines we have, making sure we're spending time on ourselves. And if we do that, if we can do that, then we have more to give to other people. But there is also a great benefit of giving as well. I know there's that thing, you can't pour from an empty cup, and that is so true. Let me just pull these cards and okay. So we've got 2 other cards here, and the first one is beautiful, and it's called Peaceful Warrior, and it says, "Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace." Archangel Ariel, anybody who is calling for revenge or calling for decolonization, and that I've heard some activists talk, and they basically mean by any means necessary, and it's disgusting, to be honest. So we've got to come in peace. Whatever you think, whatever angle you are coming from, wherever you are in the world, we have to approach this situation with peace in our hearts. And Diana is here as well. the goddess Diana. We've got an archangel. We've got an ancient Greek medicine person. And then we have Diana, and it says focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. So not only have we got Archangel Ariel to remind us all to focus on peace, but we also have Diana, which is saying to focus our intentions. So it's a double up, really. Take care of ourselves and focus on the good. Set our focus, set intentions, send energy, some healing energy to diffuse a war zone. We are looking at the colours of maybe indigo, blue, green, some healing. Archangel Raphael is green, so if you want to send some green intentions or use colours that way, or blue intentions, which is Archangel Michael, who's my jam. Just hope and pray and send. And don't forget that out of all of this, you have to take care of yourself as well. To be the best possible person that you can be, you have to focus on going within and doing your own work and giving yourself, I don't know, some self-care. But the peaceful warrior and Diana, I really think, are very powerful in this. Set an intention and go with peace in your heart. Not whataboutism. Not this, that, and the other, but go somewhere with peace. Go with love. Anyway, guys, that is what I see in the cards. Let me know what you think in the comments. I know you will. And I shall see you soon for a different reading. Okay, bye. Okay, guys. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.